Now watch the switch with the Delta variant. Only a vaccine, up to a 6-fold lower rate. No vaccine but prior infection, up to a 29-fold lower rate. Vaccine plus prior infection, up to 33-fold lower. What to know about all this, however?
The problem with natural immunity is that you have to get sick to get there, and COVID-19 is essentially unpredictable.
And researchers still remind us that in spite of this research, an initial infection among people not vaccinated does raise the risk for serious illness and death from any strain of this virus. I'm medical reporter Liz Bonus. Now back to you.
Happening now.
Winter weather advisories for parts of the low country. We're tracking those impacts as they head our direction. That's coming up.
Plus, team coverage from multiple low country counties. Find out what's being done to help keep you safe ahead of the storm. And crisis in the classroom. We hear from two mothers with sons both under 10, the mental health struggle they're facing and what they're doing to try and help others. ABC News 4 at 6 starts now. We begin tonight with team coverage. I'm Scott Eisberg in for Tessa this evening. Our team is working for you ahead of whatever type of winter weather may come our way. Tara Jabor spent the day in Berkeley County finding out about preps there. Eli Brand in Georgetown County. But we begin with the certified most accurate storm tracker, Chief Meteorologist Dave Williams, the man with many titles. Dave, what can we expect?
Thanks, Scott. And a lot of folks may or may not remember the ice storm of 2014. This is nothing like that. This doesn't even scratch the surface of that. We're just going to see a little minor inconvenience here. It is a storm tracker day because a little ice can create some problems, and that's what we're looking at late Friday night into early Saturday morning. It's mainly going to be rain throughout the day on Friday. Temperatures will be plummeting but should stay slightly above freezing throughout the daylight hours of Friday, and then once the sun sets, we'll be looking at those temperatures falling back below freezing. That's when we see the light freezing rain. Could also see some wind gusts of 25 to 30 miles an hour, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a major winter storm, just more of an inconvenience. That's why we're not under a winter storm warning. We're under a winter weather advisory. Maybe some freezing rain accumulating as ice up to about 1/4 inch. That would be mainly north of Moncks Corner, up into Williamsburg County, maybe northwestern Georgetown County. Most of us seeing about 1/100 to 1/10 inch. That's kind of just a little glaze, and close to the coast, nothing at all. This is all rain moving in right now. This is our next weather maker. It's an Arctic front moving in. That'll stall off the coast, and a wave of low pressure will ride along that tomorrow, bringing us the freezing rain chances tomorrow, mainly after sunset into Saturday morning. 58 at 7 tonight, 54 at 9, and then 52 at 11 with those raindrops coming down. We'll time out those chances for the icing with Futurecast. That's coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Tara Jabor now picks up our team coverage. You spent the day in Berkeley County. What is being done there to prepare for the potential winter weather?
Scott, the Berkeley County Emergency Department and SCDOT tell me they're ready for whatever is to come Friday night. Both agencies have all hands on deck if necessary. The first round of winter weather will soon hit the low country, and SCDOT is preparing roads.
We are pre-treating today. We have started pre-treating in your area, but we're using salt. We're not mixing it. We're putting down salt on the interstates and bridges and primary roads.
Pete Poore says SCDOT will have extra state highway emergency patrols over the weekend. They can help you if you run out of gas or get a flat tire. And salt truck drivers are ready for whatever is to come.
Most of the districts are starting at around 7 o'clock this evening or so, but they will start 2 12-hour shifts and go around the clock.
The Berkeley County Emergency Department is already coordinating with all of its partners.
EMS, 911, Sheriff's Office, Roads and Bridges, our fire departments, making sure everybody knows what the situation is. Everybody has an opportunity to assess their needs and report back to us.
Almquist tells me there are a few areas that the department will focus on.
Power poles, trees, anywhere that ice can accumulate. Makes those things a little bit heavier, so there's potential for debris or for them to fall over. So we always make sure that we're monitoring for that.
He says if needed, they are ready.
So we take every weather incident as serious as we need to. We want to make sure that we over-prepare. We don't want to be left in a situation where our citizens don't have what they need. So we take everything very seriously.
And SCDOT wants to remind drivers, if you see a salt truck, go around it and leave a good amount of space between your car and the truck. They move slower to ensure that the road is coated in salt. Now, another area we're keeping an eye on for winter weather is Georgetown. Eli Brand is on Front Street right now with how the county is preparing. Eli?
That's right, Tara. Well, right now we're feeling some weather right now. We've got some rain coming down here on Front Street. It started just about 30 minutes ago. Obviously not cold enough for it to be freezing yet, but despite this rain, it's looking like a pretty typical night out here on Front Street. You can see over my shoulder, lots of cars coming up and down the street. We're seeing people walking up and down. We're seeing a lot of businesses, including this restaurant over here across from me, operating like normal, but from people we've spoken to today, that's going to change starting tomorrow. Now, one woman we spoke with says she's closing her insurance business completely in preparation for the possibility of freezing rain. She says it's better to be prepared for the worst than to do nothing at all. Now, as of now, the forecast for Georgetown County says precipitation like this rain for tomorrow could be starting in the early morning. It shouldn't turn to freezing until a little later on in the afternoon. And as you heard from Dave, it shouldn't be an overly large amount. But for the county itself, they're saying despite all that, you need to avoid roads Friday as much as possible, especially avoid going over bridges.
We do not close bridges for weather. Bridges are generally only closed if there's an accident that has to be cleared or if there is structural damage. That said, that does not mean that it's advisable to cross them. Use common sense. Bridges will ice before the roadways. They're going to be slippery. They're going to be dangerous even when sanded. So again, stay off the roads if you can. If you have to be on the roads, use extra caution.
Now, the county says they have emergency personnel on standby just in case they're needed. As you heard in Tara's report, SCDOT is in charge of sanding and salting these roads to make sure they stay ice-free at least as much as possible. We haven't seen any activity from SCDOT since we've been here, but it should be coming. Now, coming up tonight on ABC News 4 at 11, we'll speak a little more with that woman who said she's closing her business, as well as get a little more information from some of those Georgetown County officials and what they're doing to prepare for tomorrow's possible freezing rain. But for now, working for you live on Front Street, Eli Brand, ABC News 4.
Thanks, Eli. Several school districts have already changed plans for tomorrow just in case. CCSD, Berkeley County, DD2, DD4, Williamsburg, and the Georgetown County School District will all be virtual. Assignments are being posted online or shared as hard copies. More information is scrolling for you at the bottom of the screen. Coming up, a low-country doctor facing some serious charges, what he's accused of doing, and crisis in the classroom, one that's seriously impacting the mental health of kids under 10. How parents are fighting to try and save their kids and change the system.
You can be well-dressed. You can be well-mannered.
Oh, no. After you.
You can be well-groomed. Or even well-spoken. But there's just something about being well-adventured. Adventure has a new look. Discover more in the all-new Subaru Forester Wilderness. Love, it's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
If your shower or bath is in desperate need of replacement, you're going to want to stay tuned, because today we're going to show you how West Shore Home can solve all of your shower or bath problems with their one-day installation.
That's right, Joe. So let's head out and take a look at what we're working on today.
So this is common for a lot of the households that we come out to. It's the fiberglass shower and tub unit with a lot of exposed space up there at the top. You can see where that paint is peeling. That's because when the water hits it or the condensation builds up, that's when we start seeing those kinds of problems.
Yeah, this space definitely needs some help. So how's West Shore going to fix this?
So we'll be installing a brand new, beautiful walk-in shower, complete with shower doors, new fixtures, and accessories. And the best part is, we're going to take these walls all the way up to the ceiling, so this homeowner is never going to have to deal with something like this again.
Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to see it. Okay, so the old unit is out, the space is cleaned and ready for a brand new West Shore Home walk-in shower. We'll check back in a bit. Wow, this space is amazing. Check it out. They have new sleek shower doors, They have brand new chrome accessories and fixtures. This low step in and out of the shower, I love this. And the walls now go all the way to the ceiling, as Kirsten said, which means they will never have water damage again. In just 8 hours, they transform this space from this to this. Folks, if your shower or bath space is in need of an upgrade, call the experts at West Shore Home. They can completely transform your shower or bath, and they can do it in just one day. West Shore Home is extending its New Year's sale this week only. Take 50% off the cost of installation on all shower and bath projects. Plus, for a limited time, get 24 months of no payments and no interest financing. Call West Shore Home now.
A Low-Country doctor is accused of unlawfully obtaining drugs. Affidavits provided by DHEC lay out the charges against Dr. Blake Olson. The documents show Olson fraudulently got a hold of oxycodone multiple times last year. DHEC noted 4 different cases and said the doctor also obtained other drugs. He was booked in Charleston County earlier today. Coming up, a mental health crisis in the classroom. Parents fighting to save their kids and save others. But as we go to break, more weather-related closures and changes announced ahead of tomorrow's potential winter weather.
We have what it takes to help get your money faster.
You know, I wonder how George Sink injury lawyers help people get their money faster.
You don't know? Let me tell you. From the moment that you walk through the door, they check out your injuries, your car wreck, and voila!
Definitely not that easy. But calling all nines is. If you've been hurt, call all nines now.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part? Our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad, and your initial consultation is free. We're Charleston's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
Nice. Who cares if the furnace is out? That's doing it right there. I'm gonna have to lose a layer.
Dad, I don't think this is working.
Let me turn up the volume for you. Ooh, it's almost too hot, huh?
There's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pardee Service Experts keep you warm and comfy with $50 off any furnace repair.
Guys, come back, I'm doing s'mores.
Just because these apples look the same doesn't mean they are. Sometimes it's what you can't see that's most concerning. At Hudson Nissan, we only stock the best quality used cars for your complete peace of mind shopping. Then cover them with an exclusive lifetime warranty for peace of mind after. Yes, we said lifetime, unlimited time, unlimited miles, like on this, or this, or this. On most Hudson Nissan used cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's the Hudson difference.
See you at Hudson Nissan of Charleston
Or Hudson Nissan of North Charleston today.
It's being called a national state of emergency. The American Academy of Pediatrics minced no words recently about what it's calling a children's mental health crisis in this country. Tonight, Reed Cowan explores the impact of this crisis, and specifically with families that have kids under 10.
My name is Colleen McKenna.
2 mothers.
My name is Mariluz Garcia.
Fighting like hell for their sons who struggle. Not only do these moms live hundreds of miles apart, but their stories represent a 10-year test of whether anything has been done to help their kids since Colleen McKenna's son first showed signs of a mental and emotional crisis. Kindergarten and first grade.
He was a beautiful child.
But by second grade.
He'd get angry and lose his temper. Even as a second grader, he talked about taking his life. Like, why should he be here? Which is a very, very difficult thing for a parent to hear.
Second grade.
And yeah.
That was more than a decade ago. Then, McKenna says in her state of Nevada, kids in crisis ended up in emergency rooms. Some were hospitalized for up to 3 days to adjust medications and then out with no follow-up care for her son or their family. Over the years, she says it was an endless cycle.
I had a 3-ring binder that was full of IEPs, you know, doctor's reports, brain scans, and I put a big picture of him on the top of it so that every time we walked into a classroom, see, you made me do it. Sorry, it still hurts.
McKenna says the picture on that binder was so people would know.
Underneath all that paperwork is a kid.
By 2016, McKenna worked not only to save her son, but to change Nevada's system. She celebrated her county's mental health consortium as they set goals to save kids. Goals like more support, more services for kids and their families, an organized pathway to care, and a system managed locally, and also a big push to end stigma. Fast forward, though, to 2022. Now we're at 2022. And Colleen, how many of those goals have you seen come to life in our community and our state?
I've seen so little progress from the time my son was really in acute crisis, which was, I would say, 10 years ago to now.
Now, a new generation of Nevada kids with the same struggles. One is the pride and joy of Mariluz Garcia, whose son is now where McKenna's once was.
The explosions, the chaos, those moments where they get deregulated and, you know, they're not in the driver's seat anymore.
You'd think 10 years later, Garcia would have endless resources for her son, but she says when it's bad, help is hard to find. She's been told her son needs something called a psychosocial rehab specialist, someone who works in a family setting. She's on endless waiting lists and often hears this.
By the way, we don't have any PSR workers in our area. There's a shortage. And it's just like, you can feel it. It's there at your fingertip, but you can't attain it.
She's experiencing the same things I experienced a decade ago. We've talked about pediatric mental health getting better for how many years? Like, it's decades at this point.
Both these mothers told me they believe their government has failed their sons and their families, and the ongoing pandemic has only deepened their troubles. For Spotlight on America, I'm Reed Cowan.
In the next story in our series next Thursday, Reed Cowan explores how the isolation of the pandemic made matters even worse and how families struggled to find the resources they desperately needed. All right, some breaking news out of North Charleston tonight. There has been an arrest in a 2020 murder case. 26-year-old Jermaine Bunch Jr. is charged with murder and 3 counts of attempted murder. Officers say he is responsible for killing 1 man and wounding 3 others. U.S. Marshals took Bunch into custody today.
Now on ABC News 4 at 6, we're working for you with a Storm Tracker update.
Hard to believe, 73 degrees today, and we're talking about wintry weather tomorrow. But somebody's going to flip that switch, and we're going to be looking at the colder winter-like temperatures coming in, especially throughout the day tomorrow. Here's a look at what we've got for you with our next weather maker. Temperatures are going to be plummeting. I think we stay fairly mild through right around sunrise tomorrow, and then temperatures fall back into the 30s. Our high temperature on Friday is going to come about 12:01 in the morning. The rest of the day is a downward spiral. Mainly rain chances for us, but there will be a little bit of freezing rain, especially once the sun sets tomorrow. Even though we're not going to see the sun, once it sets, things will get a little cooler, and we'll be looking at the possibility of some ice accumulations from Friday evening headed towards Saturday morning. But this system is going to be in and out of here pretty quickly. A look outside right now, it's pretty out there, 63 degrees, a few raindrops starting to come down. Now, rain is not bad because we're running a little deficit for the year. I don't think we're going to pick up a whole bunch, but we will see maybe about a ½ inch of rain out of this storm system. Let's talk about the precipitation types. When you get rain, it starts as snow aloft, and then it falls into a warm layer of air. It's not just the same temperature here as it is at the top of the atmosphere. The temperature varies quite a bit. It falls into that warm air, comes all the way down to the ground as rain. Where we're going to run into a problem, this is what we have exactly right now, but the changes come in tomorrow as some cold air undercuts that warm air. So it falls, melts, comes down as rain, and a very small layer of cold temperatures here close to the ground makes everything freezing right at the ground, and that rain hits it, freezes on contact. So it falls as rain and then freezes. We're not going to get sleet because that melts, but then it refreezes before it gets to the ground because there's a thicker layer of cold air, and we're certainly not going to get snow because the entire column of air over our head is not cold enough to support snow. A little farther off to our north and west tomorrow, headed into Saturday, maybe from about Camden to Florence. North of that, there could be some snow. What we're looking at with our wintry weather, rain already here. That'll last into much of the day tomorrow. Wind, a little breezy out there, but not too bad. And the ice, that's going to cause a moderate impact just because the travel conditions will be a little dicey late tomorrow night into early Saturday morning, especially on the bridges and overpasses with some icy patches. The weekend forecast, now by Saturday afternoon, well above freezing. So if there's any ice left over early in the morning, it's going to melt very quickly. I think that rain ends before sunrise on Saturday. Lots of sun Sunday and a high of 52 degrees. It is much colder across the state, 40s in the upstate, while we're still in the 60s here at the coast. That's that Arctic front coming across the state. Bringing in showers right now. We're seeing that rain right around Walterboro right now, stretching up towards Somerville, Moncks Corner, and even downtown Charleston picking up the showers. Edisto, a little bit of a break, but there's more rain back behind that that's going to come in through the overnight hours. Now, let's time it out for you with Futurecast. Wind forward, here we are, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Not much going on, but as we move into the afternoon, we'll see some more rain showers. And by 5 p.m., this is about the time the sun sets, starting to see a little light freezing rain. That continues up until about 8 o'clock in the evening. I think some of the heaviest right around midnight, but still not too heavy. There's your snow north of Florence, and we'll continue to see maybe a little freezing rain through about 3 o'clock in the morning. Then it's done. We see sunshine by the afternoon, headed toward your Sunday, a clear start to the day, and lots of sunshine into the afternoon. Tonight's lows, 37, and that's going to be just after daybreak. Scattered showers, no freezing rain overnight tonight. It's late tomorrow afternoon when those temperatures get back closer to freezing. We could see a little freezing rain, otherwise just some scattered showers throughout the day. It does get much warmer into next week, but still below average with highs in the upper 50s, and we'll see a chance for rain by Tuesday.
Next, E.T., Will Smith's new Hollywood chapter.
Hey, come with me on this journey.
Plus, Cynthia Nixon talks about the future of And Just Like That. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7:30 on ABC4.
Locals know Plug's Appliance Center for two things: our great prices and our great people. And now we're celebrating the new year with savings. Shop our huge selection of appliances from top brands like Whirlpool and KitchenAid. Plug's Appliance Center. Plug in, buy local.
Intravenous ketamine is an exciting new treatment that offers relief for depression, anxiety, or chronic pain that doesn't respond to traditional medications. A study at the National Institute of Health shows over 70% of patients with treatment-resistant depression responding to intravenous ketamine, with some patients reporting improvements in symptoms within 24 hours. Renew your mind with ketamine and find a positive life at an affordable price. For more information on ketamine for depression, contact your local ketamine center.
There is no better time to save on a brand new Ford at Jones Ford than right now. Choose from new Fords and pre-owned vehicles at Jones. Right now, drive off in a brand new 2020 Ford F-150, a 2021 Ford F-150, a brand new Mustang, or an Escape. Jones Ford is also buying used vehicles. Stop in and get a free quote today. The Jones family has been serving the Low Country for over 100 years, and we will continue to do so. Visit jonesford.com today.
HomeSmart from Home Telecom makes security and home automation smarter. Take control with new features like touchless Bluetooth disarming, custom screensaver panels, and automatic unauthorized user snapshots with the HomeSmart app. Packages start as low as $24.99 per month. Protect your family with our popular Attack Pack and get $50 off, plus a free outdoor camera or doorbell camera. Security and home automation is smarter than ever with HomeSmart from Home Telecom. Live life ahead.
Open a world of new experiences and luxury from South Carolina's exclusive Airstream travel trailer and touring coach dealership, Airstream South Carolina. Tour the iconic Flying Cloud travel trailer and luxurious Atlas touring coach to experience Airstream's craftsmanship. Plan your Airstream tour, purchase, and service in advance for moderate wait times. Live riveted. Airstream South Carolina. I-20 exit 51 in Lexington, South Carolina, and at airstreamsouthcarolina.com.
Local's No Plugs Appliance Center for two things: our great prices and our great people. And now we're celebrating the new year with savings. Shop our huge selection of appliances from top brands like Whirlpool and KitchenAid. Plugs Appliance Center. Plug in, buy local.
ABC News 4 Sports with Scott Eisberg, sponsored by Somerville Ford.
Live and learn. Good evening. I'm standing by this TV screen now. Can't look back in college hoops, especially when games keep coming like rapid fire with COVID cancellations and rescheduling. College of Charleston can't let the subpar performance against Wilmington on Monday night hurt them twice. A really, really tough road test tonight against a very good Towson team. Towson coached by former CFC assistant Pat Skerry, riding in on a 4-game win streak, including a 22-point drubbing of William and Mary on Monday evening.
It's going to come fast and furious right now. We might have had 2 games in the last several weeks. Now we have 5 in 10 days. So resiliency, you know, I'm interested to see our guys' resiliency, how they bounce back. When you play 5 games in 10 days or whatever it is, there has to be great reliance and trust in your principles, right? You know, you can't reinvent the wheel with every single scout.
Let's talk a little high school football now. Ben Lailson, the new head football coach at Stall High School, caught up with him this week, recruiting at the basketball game, if you will, trying to find some athletes in his own school to help on that football team.
Well, we have to start small. We got to start with small goals, attainable goals where these kids can achieve and get that way. You're not going to come in, you're not going to promise these kids a region championship off the get-go. You're not going to promise them a state championship from the get-go. You know, so we have to reach attainable goals and set those attainable goals and be able to reach those week in and week out. And I think if we reach those goals week in and week out, and they see the progress that we're getting ahead, I think that'll make us successful down the road.
That'll do it for sports. Dave, one last check of the weather.
And Scott, we're going to see those storm tracker days both Friday and Saturday, but it's going to be mainly as we go from sunset on Friday to sunrise on Saturday, and then temperatures warm back up. Ice will melt very quickly. It could refreeze on Sunday morning if there are a few leftover puddles, but then it thaws out again. And as we go through next week, we're going to see those temperatures back into the upper 50s, chance for rain on Tuesday. It's not a major winter storm we're talking about here, but travel safely, especially late tomorrow and early Saturday. Thanks for joining us. Plenty more ABC News 4 throughout the
Real-time closed captioning of this program is provided by the state of South Carolina.
If your shower or bath is in desperate need of replacement, you're going to want to stay tuned, because today we're going to show you how West Shore Home can solve all of your shower or bath problems with their one-day installation.
That's right, Joe. So let's head out and take a look at what we're working on today. So this is common for a lot of the households that we come out to. It's the fiberglass shower and tub unit with a lot of exposed space up there at the top. You can see where that paint is peeling. That's because when the water hits it or the condensation builds up, that's when we start seeing those kinds of problems.
Yeah, this space definitely needs some help. So how's West Shore going to fix this?
So we'll be installing a brand new beautiful walk-in shower, complete with shower doors, new fixtures, and accessories. And the best part is, we're going to take these walls all the way up to the ceiling. So this homeowner is never going to have to deal with something like this again.
Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to see it. Okay, so the old unit is out, the space is cleaned and ready for a brand new West Shore Home walk-in shower. We'll check back in a bit. Wow, this space is amazing. Check it out. They have new sleek shower doors. They have brand new chrome accessories and fixtures. This low step in and out of the shower, I love this. And the walls now go all the way to the ceiling, as Kirsten said, which means they will never have water damage again. In just 8 hours, they transform this space from this to this. Folks, if your shower or bath space is in need of an upgrade, call the experts at West Shore Home. They can completely transform your shower or bath, and they can do it in just one day. West Shore Home is extending its New Year's sale this week only. Take 50% off the cost of installation on all shower and bath projects. Plus, for a limited time, get 24 months of no payments and no interest financing. Call West Shore Home now.
Honda is the most awarded brand of the last decade, loaded with safety features and rugged capabilities. So it's no wonder we're selling them faster than ever. Like the all-wheel drive 8-passenger Pilot, the adventurous all-wheel drive Passport, or the versatile HRV crossover. Don't wait. Act fast and reserve your Honda today. New models are arriving daily. See your Honda dealer of the Carolinas.
I let people see what they did to him. Now it's time to tell them.
It's up to all of us to do our part.
For the charge of murder, we, the jury, find the defendants.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood fall from vehicles and end up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists. It's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half of the debris littering roads, adding to the cost of pickup. Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, then double-check that your load is secure. Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
The race is long, and you're still running. You have goals to reach, dreams to chase, and games to play. If arthritis, torn tendons, twists, or strains threaten to stand in your way, don't delay. Trust the orthopedic experts at Roper St. Francis Healthcare. We offer same-day appointments, online scheduling, and more than a dozen close-to-home locations. Visit rsfh.com/ortho now.
Tonight, as we come on the air, we're tracking this new winter storm in the east and the south. States of emergency already in effect. 20 states on alert from Texas all the way up to Maine. Snow, ice, and frigid temperatures. This will affect Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York with bitter cold. A dangerous ice storm targeting the Carolinas. Major concerns tonight about possible widespread power outages. Rob Marciano standing by to time this out. President Biden tonight on damage control 24 hours after suggesting Vladimir Putin will make a move and saying a response could depend on the kind of incursion in Ukraine, that it's a possibility there could be a, quote, minor incursion. The president of Ukraine tonight saying there are no minor incursions. Stunned by what the president said. Mary Bruce standing by at the White House tonight. This evening, the Omicron variant in the U.S., what they're now seeing in this country. And this question tonight, how long has it been here in the U.S. and how they figured this out? Tonight, the January 6th committee now asking former President Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, for a voluntary interview about her time in the Oval Office as her father was putting pressure on former Vice President Pence and what she allegedly said in the Oval Office. And the new headline from Georgia tonight, the prosecutor there asking for a special grand jury after the election. Jonathan Karl standing by. News tonight about a passenger in first class forcing an American Airlines flight from Miami to London to suddenly turn around about 500 miles out after refusing to wear a mask. New developments tonight in the 5G wireless rollout, what we're now learning from the FAA. The 19-year-old pilot touching down and landing in the record books, the youngest woman to fly solo around the world.